Tom and Mike were brothers, close in age but worlds apart in temperament. Tom, the older brother, had taken on the role of the responsible one since their father's absence. He was vigilant, steadfast, but often in the grip of a short fuse. Mike, on the other hand, was spontaneous, ruled by his emotions and dreams. It all began on a quiet afternoon. Tom had been working on fixing their old car, a cherished possession that held memories of road trips with their father. As he wrestled with a stubborn bolt, Mike approached him with big ideas. "Tom, let's take the car on a trip this weekend. We'll explore the countryside," Mike exclaimed, his eyes lit with excitement. Tom frowned, distracted by his task. "Not now, Mike. The car isn't ready." Mike didn't back down. "Why do you always have to be so cautious? You're too afraid to live." That was the spark. Tom's patience snapped. "And why do you have to be so reckless? You never think before you act." Their words became dangerous weapons, firing accusations and grievances from both sides, each brother too blind to see beyond his own hurt. Tom cited all the times Mike acted impulsively, leaving others to clean up the mess. Mike countered with Tom's controlling nature and his refusal to enjoy life's simpler pleasures. The argument echoed through the house, clashing in the walls of their home like an angry storm. In the heat of anger, neither brother willing to yield, they finally stormed off to separate rooms, vowing silence. Their mother, Grace, had witnessed the fight. She waited until the house settled into an uneasy quiet before approaching Tom in his room. "In your anger," she said softly, "did you hear anything your brother was saying?" Tom hesitated, anger blurring his memory. Grace's voice was steady, calm like a gentle river. "And you, Tom, did you speak to yourself as well? What was your heart saying?" "He never listens," Tom muttered, frustration in his voice. The next day, Grace found Mike sitting alone in the living room, staring at nothing. She sat beside him, her presence like the warmth of a blanket on a cold day. "What do you miss most, Mike?" Mike's voice was soft, struggling with his emotions. "Dad, mostly. And how we'd go on adventures." Grace nodded, understanding the deeper longing. "Sometimes, adventure is right here, inside these walls, with those you love." She paused, her words laced with wisdom. "Look beyond what you see, and listen with your heart." After hours passed filled with contemplation, Grace brought the brothers together. She did not lecture them, she simply led them into the kitchen where memories of past family meals lingered. "I want you both to talk," Grace instructed. "But more importantly, listen. Talk as brothers who love each other despite your differences." Tom started, his tone softened. "I'm just scared we'll lose what we have if we're not careful, Mike." Mike replied, his impulsiveness contained under layers of understanding. "I know, but sometimes I just want to feel alive again, like when Dad was here." Grace watched as her sons navigated their words, realizing truths about each other they had been too hurt and angry to see before. The quarrel shrank, overshadowed by a renewed bond. In the heart of their home, Grace's empathy turned arguments to understanding and, in the end, her love whispered the promise of better days. Family values cherished, emotions embraced, and the power of reconciliation celebrated, all in the warmth of their home.